Here you have the layout drawing we're going to be using to confirm our site measurements today. This is the elevation drawing. We're going to use this as our guide as well and make any changes that is not correct. Always starting at the lower level, inspect the rail wall, confirming double 2x12s with a triple 2x6 in the center. Now let's confirm from the center of the triple 2x6 to the double 2x12 is 16¼ inches on center on each column. Now I'm going to confirm the center line. Here I'm taking a measurement from outside the hoistway to the center of the triple 2x6s. I got 37¼ Take away the 4 inches for the inside of the hoistway, which will leave us at 33¼ inches for the center line. Now I'm going to confirm the door center line. So from the rail wall to the center of the opening, at 36¾ inches. So here you see on the layout we have 36¾ inches and 33¼ center line. I'm going to check the depth. Here I have 72 inches. Now we're going to confirm the width of the hoistway. Here I have 60 inches. Now we're going to measure the elevation. Here's the pit depth going from the pit floor to the top of the slab. I have 17 inches. If you had flooring there, measure to the top of the floor. Now we're going to measure our first floor travel from the basement to the first floor. Here I have 122½ inches. Now make any changes that you have on your elevation drawing, provide it. Our pit has changed and our travel has changed from what was originally on the drawings. Now I'm going to go up to the floor and inspect the rail wall there and reconfirm everything that we just did in the basement. So here, confirming 16¼ inches from center of the triple 2x6 to the center of the double 2x12s on both left and right sides. Now we'll reconfirm the center line on that floor to the triple 2x6s. So outside the hoistway to the triple would have been 37¼ minus the 4 inches, which will give us 33¼ inches on floor 1 as well. Now we're going to reconfirm the depth. Here I have 72 inches. And now let's reconfirm the width. Here we had 60 inches. Just going to reconfirm my center line on this floor here, which is at 36¾ as well. So you can see here I've just added check marks beside what was correct. And if there was anything that needed to be changed, is now the time you'd want to do it. Always remember to mark down your smallest measurement of the hoistway. Now for safety's sake and not having the direct access to measure from floor 1 to floor 2, I've found an opening on a different side of the home that allows me to measure to the same floor that the elevator's on. So here I'm just going to drop my tape on the floor above and measure down to floor 1, which will give us 148¼ inches. Made that change on the elevation drawing. And now headed up to floor 3, where you'll see here, I just did a shot that you can see that the elevator is actually on the same floor that we just took the measurement from. Now we're going to go reconfirm the rail wall construction. Let's go ahead and confirm that the triple 2x6 to the center of the double 2x12 is 16¼ on center on each side. Now we're going to go ahead and double check the center line is correct. Here we got 37¼ to the center of the rail wall minus the 4 inches, which will give us 33¼ center line. Recheck the depth on the third floor. Here again we have 72 inches. I'm going to recheck the width. Again we are correct here at 60 inches. I'm going to reconfirm the center line. Here again we have 36¾ So now I'm just going to go ahead and make any notes or changes on the layout drawing, but everything is exactly as what was provided from the architect or the designer. I'm going to go ahead and check the overhead. So here I'm just finding a spot that I can get to the top of the rail wall. Just going to hook it on top of the plywood and measure down to the 3rd floor subfloor, and I got 133 inches. As you'll see on the elevation drawing, we actually only needed 108 inches for this project, so we have actually a more headroom than what was required. So here you see I made all the changes to our elevation drawing. 108-inch overhead, actually have 133, and all our other floors we changed as we went along. This job is a Cambrian, so he's supposed to have an RSO of 46 inches, and his headers are supposed to be at 90 inches. So all the floors were correct. They did measure at 46 inches wide. However, his headers and what they constructed was incorrect. Here you'll see he has 90 inches to the bottom of his double 2x10 header that's required. However, his framer decided to drop down some extra supports and frame it up for a swing door, which now he's going to have to remove all that work that he's done. So he has the headers at the proper height and we can install our frames.